Hey everybody, Michelle is here. Just wanted to give you an update on my travels. And I'm going to admit that everything looks a bit better than I expected. Looks like the trees are recovering pretty well. And, coming together pretty well. See, that's the thing about nature. Nature knows what to do if we don't interfere. So if we don't interfere, nature knows how to sometimes revitalize itself, regenerate itself. So everything looks good. Still there's a lot of work to be done. But also I want to come back again about this Disney thing. If we got rid of Walt Disney, couldn't we create housing for other people? Got rid of Walt Disney and send them somewhere else. That property of Walt Disney. Wouldn't it be better suited somewhere else? It's really something to consider. Because what has Walt Disney done for us, the people in Florida? We just got to be really, and all I'm doing is countering the assumptions and the theories and conspiracies. What is the purpose of Disney? Are they providing us with the necessary, because they don't want to pay their employees the goddamn thing, right? Isn't that always the argument? But yet they cause so much chaos with traffic, and so, we just got to counter these assumptions we have about, or these perceptions we have about, these monopolies. Because Walt Disney is a monopoly. Are they building affordable housing for people? That's a good question. And also it looks like they're putting the wires underground. Those oh God, I can't think of the name of them right now. But the wiring that usually runs across everywhere, and they're burying them on the ground. And I know in a particular city in South Florida, that was the concept as well. In Weston, I think it's called Weston, Florida, they were burying the electrical lines on the ground. And I think they were starting that somewhere in the Central Florida area as well. That's the concept. I wonder if they're doing that in black communities as well. That's a question. But anyway, things look pretty good because I think they're planting the right type of trees. Instead of oak, they're using magnolia, those like Christmas trees. I think there's some type of I can't remember the name of them, but those are, bamboo will work as well, people. We need to consider bamboo in Florida, planting it throughout as well. They do provide safety to the, to certain infrastructures. So again, I'm riding along in Florida somewhere. Oh, and I see that the trees appear to be repairing themselves without our intervention. There are still going to be some that come down, and mostly they're those oak trees. And I think it's because a lot of them have matured, and a lot of them just cannot absorb the groundwater as it were. One day I'm gonna go down south, Florida south, and see what it looks like over there in the Everglades, which was a swamp, by the way. It's been a swamp for decades, and see what that looks like now. So other than that, traffic is flowing really acceptable. But again, we got all clogged up when we went through that, that Disney area, So we really need to, because Disney seems to have done more harm than good, with their deceptions and fraud, fraudulently participating in claiming to have, the first moon landing. That was all fake. And a lot of people don't want to accept that. And the astronauts, the reason the astronauts wouldn't know or wouldn't accept it is because they were on a hypnosis the whole time. So they were under the impression that they were on the moon, or on Mars or some fucking where. I don't know where it was. On the moon, I think. I don't know. So they were on a hypnosis, so that's why they don't remember or can't really deny if they were or not. Isn't that a great plot for a movie? So that's and so So the nefarious factors in our life have powerful tools to hypnotize, brainwash, manipulate. They're masters at it. And it's about time we start opening up and take the blinders off and really consider, what has Walt Disney World done for Florida? Except manipulate us into coming back year after year after year. But a lot of these families don't have any money, and they're traveling from all over the world just to come to that place. I was there once. I was fine. Or I'm saying twice. Once with my family, and then a second time with the high school graduates. Okay, I'm done. Why the fuck I need to keep going back and waiting in line forever and ever? You know? And then you have to pay for, when you want to eat, you have to pay for the food. They don't provide you with food. You have to buy food. So it's all a game, in my opinion. And we just need to stop being so protective of certain monopolies like Amazon, Walt Disney, Walmart. You know, what is like Walmart allowing all this bullshit to be carrying on in their stores, where people are fighting and bringing weapons in there, you know? So we got to question these monopolies. Remember, it's always a small number of people allowed to control billions and billions of people. That's illogical and that's crazy. That's illogical and crazy. And we need to stop it and stop being so afraid of these old motherfuckers, because most of them are old as fuck and don't know what the hell they're even talking about. So so anyway, I'm on my way to my to handle my business, and so I'll be back. Trust a sister. I'll be back. Peace and love.